Thank you, Mufti, all the respected guests. We have a special guest, another special guest also, who just arrived from Dallas. My father and the director in our US-based company, Mr. Ijaz.
Hvala uvaženom Mufti i prisutnim gostima na odazivu. Također danas imam jednog specijalnog gosta, to je moj otac koji je upravo stigao iz Dallasa iz Amerike.
The purpose of entrepreneurship is to... Actually, before I do that, how many people speak English or can understand English?
Prije nego što počnem sa izlaganjem, da vam postavim pitanje, koliko ljudi govori engleski ili poznaje engleski? Ili razumije engleski?
I know you speak.
Okay, so many.
Okay, alright, great. So, but about half don't, so we will have translation.
S obzirom na ovu drugu polovinu, ja ću pokušati da nešto prevedim.
Okay. So, we have the river Drina here. And there are fish in that river.
Imamo rijeku Drinu ovdje i imamo ribu u rijeci Drinu.
If we had no agriculture in this town,
ako nemamo poljoprivredu u ovom
and we
gradu,
had no jobs,
i ako nemamo poslove, zaposlenje,
if someone does not know how to fish, how to catch the fish from the river,
ako imamo nekoga ko ne zna kako uhvatiti ribu u toj rijeci,
everybody in the town will be hungry.
svi u gradu bi bili gladni.
But if we can teach some of the people how to fish,
Međutim, ako naučimo neke ljude kako loviti ribu,
they can go to the river,
mogu otići na rijeku i
catch the fish,
uhvatiti ribu,
cook the lunch,
skuhati ručak
and invite some friends and family also to come and have the lunch with them.
i pozvati neke prijatelje u porodicu da zajedno ručaju.
They can do that next day and the next day and the next day.
Mogu tako raditi i sljedeći dan, i dan za toga, i dan za toga.
So entrepreneurship is about teaching people how to fish.
Dakle, radi se o poduzetništvu.
Let's just take a minute break at the azan finish.
Molim vas samo jedna minuta da ezan završi pa ćemo nastaviti.
The river and the fishing and
Da se
the
vratimo
food.
o rijeci, pecanju i hrani.
This town is blessed with some big companies like Prevent and Bacto and Guinness and some others.
Ovaj grad je sretan što ima neke velike kompanije kao što su d.o.o, Prevent i ostale.
But still I know that in the unemployment bureau there are maybe more than 300 people who don't have a job.
Ali ono što ja znam na birou se nalazi više od 300 ljudi koji nemaju posao. 3000.
3,000? I missed one zero.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. I missed one zero.
3,666 or something.
Preko 3600 nezaposlenih.
Okay. So, you know, you have to have many more Bactos and many more Prevents and many more Guinness to make the jobs for those 3,500 people.
Trebalo bi imati još više kompanija kao što su d.o.o, Prevent i ostale da bi zaposlilo ostatak od 3600.
Or
Ili
small companies, which we call SMEs, small and mid-sized enterprises,
ili neka mala i srednja preduzeća
can start a new business.
koja bi eventualno započela novi biznis.
It can be the computer shop which is there.
To može biti radnja za računare.
It can be a coffee shop which is across from this building.
Može to biti kafić preko puta.
It can be Gillani International, which has at least a director and a few more people who are helping the company.
To može također biti Gillani International, d.o.o, Gorazde.
So statistics show that in European Union,
Statistika pokazuje da u Europskoj uniji
more than 50%, 50% of the jobs
da je više od 50% poslova
are in small and mid-sized enterprises.
da se nalazi u malim i srednjim preduzećima.
So that's what we're trying to teach here.
To je ono što vas ovdje pokušavamo naučiti.
We want more entrepreneurs to start small companies.
Treba imati više preduzetnika koji će osnovati mala i srednja preduzeća.
Because the cost and the time and the resources involved to start a small company are very small.
zato što su troškovi, vrijeme i ostale neophodne stvari da se osnuju mala i srednja preduzeća jako mali.
And who starts a small company is an entrepreneur.
I ko startuje, odnosno osniva mala i srednja preduzeća, to su poduzetnici.
So we will just talk about entrepreneurship.
Kratko ćemo reći nešto o poduzetnicima.
What is an entrepreneur, the characteristics,
njegove karakteristike.
and planning to be, anybody who's planning to be an entrepreneur, we'll just talk about that.
I reći ćemo nešto o nekome ko planira da počne, da bude poduzetnik.
Small business owners are people who own a major equity stake or who are owners in a company. This is American definition. You should have less than 500 employees.
Ovo je američka definicija vlasnika malih i srednjih preduzeća koja ima manje od 500 zaposlenih.
I think for Bosnia we can say that anyone who has less than 50 employees should be a small company.
Mislim da u Bosni i Hercegovini ono poduzeće koje zapošljava manje od 50 zaposlenika se može nazvati malim i srednjim preduzećima.
In 2013 in the United States there were 28 million small businesses.
U 2013. u Americi je bilo oko 28 miliona malih i srednjih preduzeća.
And again, statistics show that 50% of the employees in all of the United States work for a small company.
Dakle, 50% svih zaposlenih u Sjedinjenim Američkim Državama radi u malim i srednjim preduzećima.
In European Union, from a few years before, I think, there were 23 million SMEs.
Dakle, u Europskoj uniji, vjerujem par godina ranije, bilo je 23 miliona malih i srednjih preduzeća,
which constituted 99% of all companies in the European Union.
Dakle, sadrži više od 99% svih kompanija u Europskoj uniji,
which are representing about 100 million jobs in the European Union.
Što u stvari predstavlja oko 100 miliona poslova u Europskoj uniji.
So, we are in Europe, Eastern Europe. We're not part of the European Union yet, but we're at the doorstep.
Mi nismo u Europskoj uniji još, ali smo na njenom pragu u Europi smo.
So, I think it is safe to say that if we work in starting more small companies in Bosnia, that we can help create many jobs.
Dakle, mislim da je bezbjedno reći da ako pokrenemo osnivanje i podržimo osnivanje malih i srednjih preduzeća, da ćemo povećati zaposlenost u Bosni i Hercegovini.
So, just a couple of traits, as our Mufti said earlier, that risk and risk sound very similar.
Samo da vas podsjetim ono što je već ranije Muftija rekao, da je rizik i risk Božja opskrba vrlo slična stvar.
And entrepreneurs are risk takers.
I poduzetnici su oni koji rizikuju.
When I speak to other business owners in America, in Dallas, who are my friends and my colleagues who own different businesses there,
kada razgovaram sa svojim kolegama iz Amerike, iz Dallasa, koji su također u malim i srednjim biznisima,
they say, why Bosnia? Small country, there was war here, maybe again there can be war, there is a chance that you can lose all of your investment.
Kažu mi zašto Bosna i Hercegovina, to je mala zemlja, bila je u ratu, može ponovo doći do rata.
The answer is, the business answer is that entrepreneurs are always risk takers. And when there is more risk, there is also more benefit or reward.
Dakle, poslovni odgovor bio je da su poduzetnici ti koji rizikuju, tu gdje ima rizika puno, moguće veliki profit.
So, some of the traits of the entrepreneurs are that they're risk takers, they feel competent and capable, they set high goals and enjoy work towards them.
Dakle, neki od zajedničkih stvari su to originalni vizionari, to su oni koji poduzimaju rizik, odgovornost, osjećaju se kompetentno i sposobno, postavljaju visoke ciljeve i uživaju radeći u njihovom ostvarenju.
They're also young. By young I mean between 30 and 50.
Također imamo
between the age of 30 and 40.
Aha. Imamo također
Between the age of 30 and
između
40.
30 i 50 godina starosti.
Because that means that they have had a bachelor's degree or master's degree and they have had some years of experience, at least. That they have had some experience.
Dakle, ti između 30 i 50 godina imaju nekog iskustva već u poslovanju.
Postavljamo da su visoko obrazovani.
Jeste, pretpostavljamo da su visoko obrazovani. Just can't see from it.
Oh.
It's no problem.
There are entrepreneurs who can be successful or not successful.
Dakle, ima poduzetnika koji mogu biti uspješni, također i neuspješni.
The entrepreneurs who are successful have these traits which include they are creative and innovative.
Dakle, poduzetnici koji su uspješni, njih krase sljedeće karakteristike: kreativnost i inovativnost.
They position themselves in shifting or new markets.
Dakle, pozicioniraju sebe in shifting or new markets.
Emerging.
Probaju na novo tržište.
They create new products.
Stvaraju nove proizvode.
They create new processes.
Stvaraju nove procese.
And they create new delivery.
I stvaraju nove proizvode.
So, this is one of the reasons which brought me to Bosnia, which is positioning themselves and shifting to new markets, because this is a new market. The war finished some time back. There has been some development going on, but we need to create more new ways of creating new jobs. And that is what we're bringing with this Bosnia StartUp Cup program.
Dakle, ovo je jedan od razloga što sam došao u Bosnu i Hercegovinu, to su nova tržišta. Posle rata je bilo novih tržišta, ali to je dakle jedan, StartUp Cup je jedan od načina na koji želim da uđem na nova tržišta.
And we don't need to talk about the unsuccessful entrepreneurs because they're not in this room.
Mi ne trebamo govoriti o neuspješnim poduzetnicima jer oni nisu u ovoj prostoriji.
Okay. So some more characteristics of entrepreneurs: that they're strong managers, they're good technical skills, and they have good personal attributes that they can relate to people.
Dakle, neki od karakteristika poduzetnika, oni imaju, can you please, slide? Dakle, dobri su menadžeri, imaju dobre tehničke vještine i imaju jaki karakter, odnosno lične atribute s kojim mogu da...
Okay. So entrepreneurs are made, not born. When I was born, I had no idea I would be an entrepreneur. Through my experience, through the education, and through risk taking is how I became an entrepreneur.
Dakle, poduzetnik se postaje, ne rađa se, a kada sam rođen nisam imao nikakvo iskustvo, ali kroz svoje obrazovanje, okolnosti, poduzimanje rizika sam postao jedan od poduzetnika.
As we say here, many of these attributes for an entrepreneur are developed early in life with family environment, playing an important part.
Dakle, kao što vidite ovdje, mnogi od ovih ključnih atributa se u stvari usvajaju u ranom dobu života, znači vrlo je bitno odrastanje, porodica, porodično okruženje.
I also break this mold because I'm not a firstborn, I'm number 2 in my family.
Također, ja sam prekršio na neki način ovdje trend, jer ja nisam prvi rođen, ja sam drugi u porodici.
So you don't have to be the first in your family to be an entrepreneur.
Dakle, ne morate biti prvorođeni u porodici da bi bili poduzetnik, jer tu kaže da su prvorođeni imaju tendenciju.
So because of high risk taking involved in running an entrepreneurship organization, you have to be confident in attitude.
Dakle, s obzirom da se poduzima veliki rizik u organizaciji poduzetnika, morate imati veliko samopouzdanje.
Because, otherwise, why will I leave Dallas and come to Bosnia?
Jer u suprotno zašto bi ja napustio da vas...
I don't speak the language.
Ne govorim bosanski jezik.
But I can find people who speak the language and they can help me translate.
Ali
both my ideas.
Mogu naći ljude koji govore engleski jezik i pomoći mu u prijevodu, to su sve moje ideje.
And what I want to do here in this country.
I to je ono što želim uraditi u ovoj zemlji.
An entrepreneur has to plan.
Poduzetnik mora planirati.
And you have to plan things in a step-by-step method.
Morate planirati metodom korak po korak.
So, I did the same thing. We have set up a company.
Uradio sam istu stvar, osnovao sam kompaniju.
We established partnerships.
Uspostavili smo partnerstva.
We make a plan.
Imamo plan,
actually many plans.
Stvari više planova.
And we start executing them one by one.
I počeli smo izvršavati jedan po jedan.
So, how many people own their business in this room?
Nek digne ruku koliko je ljudi u poslovnom odnosu u ovoj sobi. Da ima svoj biznis.
Yeah, any small business, yes.
Bilo koji mali biznis.
So, yes, thank you. So, you see, you have to have motivation to start a business. You could sometimes buy a business or you could start a new one.
Dakle, morate biti motivirani da imate posao, možete nekad kupiti neki posao i osnovati svoj lični.
But you have to determine which market, what product and which market you will sell this in.
Morate znati koji proizvod ćete prodati na kojem tržištu.
How much will it cost?
Koliko će koštati?
And will it operate in Gorazde, in all of Bosnia, in the Balkans, or globally everywhere?
I da li će to tržište biti u Gorazdu, u Bosni i Hercegovini, Balkanu ili globalnom svijetu?
Okay, so that brings me back to Bosnia StartUp Cup, but because what we're looking for is entrepreneurs who have an idea.
To me vraća ponovo na zašto sam došao u Bosnu i Hercegovinu. Tražimo poduzetnike koji imaju ideje.
They might have an existing business.
Možda imaju već postojeći posao.
Which they want to expand more.
Koji bi željeli proširiti.
Or they have an idea for a new business they want to establish.
Ili možda imaju ideju za neki novi poslovni plan.
So these entrepreneurs can submit their business model to bosnia.startupcup.com.
Dakle, ti poduzetnici mogu podnijeti aplikaciju StartUp Cup poslovnog modela.
Bosnia.startupcup.com.
Bosnia.startupcup.com.
And we will help them with mentorship. We will help them improve their business model, and we will find them other resources that they need to execute that plan.
Mi ćemo im pomoći u mentorstvu, pomoći ćemo im da poboljšaju svoj poslovni model. And the last thing,
we can help them execute it.
I pomoći ćemo da poboljšaju i izvrši svoj poslovni plan.
So what Bosnia StartUp Cup is, I will play a video, since we have about half of the people can understand English, it's in English. We will play that first, and maybe we'll have our translator to maybe talk just a few things about that once it finishes. Yeah, from the movie.
Imamo jednu prezentaciju koja je na engleskom jeziku, s obzirom da vas pola zna engleski, za ovu drugu polovinu ja ću vam okvirno reći o čemu govori na videu. I taj video je o tome šta je u stvari Startup Cup.